Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 10, Episode 123 in total, titled The Ones Within Us. And I'm not going to read that synopsis because that's as bad as what the preview for this episode was, that I blacked out of my recording. So, in the last episode, we had the continuation of the fight against Shigaraki after um, Aizawa had been hit by the Quirk erasing bullet. Of course, him being as logical as he is, he figured, might as well just chop off my leg so I can keep using my quirk. But unfortunately, he still lost focus and Shigaraki was able to use his quirks again. But then Midoriya whipped out his third quirk, which was the quirk of Nana Shimura, which is float, brought them up off the ground, and started to battle Shigaraki in the air. And it got to the point where Shigaraki was almost beat him, so All for One took remote control of his body, impaled Endeavor and Bakugo, and that's where the episode ended. So, we're continuing on from that point, it seems, in 3, 2, 1, go. Play. Why? See? I still don't know what people were complaining about that episode for. Like, it was very clearly very close to the manga. So, I've realized from one of the upcoming episode titles that we're apparently getting very close to one of the bigger reveals in this arc. And I'm very curious. Of course, it'll take 2 weeks for us to be able to react to that. I'm very curious as to whether that is after the reveal happens or if the title of the episode is a massive spoiler. You know, I've seen people confused as to what those spikes were. They're actually the fourth quirk activation that he used during the Bakugo rescue arc. Pheromone Deku is always funny. Just fucking biting through a quirk. And he got his hand to his to both steal the quirk and possibly decay. See, if I'm being honest, that's where I would have put the intro. He's got a lot more of his body than he usually does. Grandmother and protege versus grandson and master. Oh, manga was at the front lines. I don't think I ever knew that. And one of them's Bakugo. That explains the vestiges. You know, I completely forgot that this happens because I've said multiple times that I wonder what Shigaraki's reaction to finding out that All for One killed his grandmother would be. I completely forgot that it happened in this arc. That's fair. Huh. Never noticed they had the same beauty mark. Hmm. Yeah. Now imagine if he was fully powered when he tried to do it. Hmm. Ooh, he got shook from that. Oh my god, it's supersonic. See, if I remember correctly, which I think I'm starting to, he actually makes comments about wanting to save Shigaraki in that scene. And that's what drove him fully. And I have a feeling that's all we're going to get of that battle this episode. Every time I hear someone say, tear down this society or it's a society, I either think of fucking the Joker or JD. That one was very JD. Correction, the hero commission didn't hesitate to kill him. Most of the heroes would. That would have been a hell of a lot more touchy if we knew how close they actually were to each other. The problem is, there are people who need that to be said. Remember when Uraraka couldn't sustain her own body with her power for very long? Now she's just casually flying around. She used her first name. That's... I don't think that happened in... Well, at least you didn't say whatever it takes, because I'm sure Toga would have taken that the wrong way. So, that's leading into the next chunk of the um, arc, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But the battlefields have almost merged. Like, we've got Midoriya surviving a touch from Shigaraki and having his power trying to be taken. Probably the first time that's ever failed. And we've got Gigantomachia making his way over to the battlefield. Almost there. Within 10 minutes, he said. We had, well, obviously we had Toga and Uraraka. But again, I'm pretty sure the tone of this episode is different from the manga chapter. Nothing new in the ending. I'm not watching the preview because of what happened last week. What was it? It was 287, I think it was. Yeah. Well, first off, I was correct. I had the exact wording of that scene that they changed. It's when All For One is first taunting Nana, he's like, "Look at that, Tamura. A corpse is talking." Just not saying the corpse of your grandmother or whatever he said in this. He's just like, "Hey, look, there's a corpse that can talk." Yeah. Shigaraki says, Nana Shimura, why are you here? Whatever the reason. Don't worry, grandmother, I blame you too. Saying that he also blames Nana for what happened with his father and everything. Instead of... He never actually says that in this episode. Okay, no, he doesn't say anything about wanting to save Shigaraki. Yeah, I was wrong there. Oh. Huh. Well, that was taken out of this episode. So, there was meant to be a part in the switch between the Shigaraki and Deku escaping the Vestige world and the start of the whole heroes trying to converge with Makia and all that. There was a scene there that wasn't in this episode. Interesting. Wonder where that was taken out. Also, Uraraka never calls Toga's question stupid in the manga, which actually makes her reaction make more sense in the show than it did in the manga. It's like, you did all this just to ask me that? Did you take blood from that old woman earlier? Did you kill her? That? And that's all that Toga says for the rest of the interaction that we saw. Whereas he's like, did you do all this to just ask me that? It's important. Did you also kill that old lady to ask her a stupid question? Did you say stupid? And it just... I actually prefer the wording of the episode than I did the chapter. Like, huh. Interesting. That's not very often that happens. But yeah, anyway, again, I really enjoyed this episode, so they at least seem to be doing this justice. Like I said, with what they show, they do a good job. The problem is what they cut out that to this day still annoys me. But, yeah. Also, like I said, the interactions between the League on the back of Gigantomachia would have made a lot more sense had we got that bonding mini arc before the My Villain Academia. But no, they cut that out. And so we're just left to infer what their relationships are like. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna end this episode here. I'm excited to see what comes next because technically I'm caught up. And it only took 10 episodes. But yeah, so in a few days I'll be able to react to episode 11. And I should be able to release that alongside the reactions of other people. Because I've noticed that reactions are also coming out 2 weeks early. So, no, 2 weeks late. Because episode 10 come out the same well, within a couple of days of this releasing on the site, that is 2 weeks behind Crunchyroll. So normally it's only 1 week, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this here because I'm going to start rambling. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.